Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It, and we are back with Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Now, one of the reasons why I keep saying that entire thing is because there's another game out there that's similar to the name, and I think it's called Doraemon or something like that. I really can't pronounce it. I don't think I'm pronouncing it well, but it's pretty much the same type of thing. Well, let me take that back. It's not the same type of thing. It is the same title, kind of. I think it's just called Doraemon's Story of Seasons, something like that. But anyway, I try to do that to distinguish which one I'm doing so that I'll know what to expect on each one and the different things that I'm trying to get accomplished. Once again, we don't have any rain. That is so odd to me. I think we've gone actually 11 days with no rain. That makes me wonder if maybe am I experiencing a glitch or is that actually what happens? I don't know. I don't believe it's a glitch. I haven't seen many glitches with this game as of yet. So I'm not going to assume because we all know what happens when you assume. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and pick up our cucumbers. We're going to pick these up. What I normally try to do when I have harvesting and watering to do is I want to harvest first and make sure that I get the money from the items that I'm harvesting. So that looks like that's all that's come in. That's all that's ready so far. So that's great. So we're going to go ahead. I am going to get rid of all of these for 720. And the reason why is because I don't really need them now because I can't cook them. Now I'm going to keep these cucumbers for now because I don't really know when these are going to be ready. But the idea is for me to give them to, I think his name is Kappa. I believe it's his name. And I'm going to toss him in that lake over there and give it to him. And then I think that's supposed to be 10 times or something. I don't plan on marrying Kappa, so let's not even, get that started. But I just want to make sure that I'm not missing out on stuff like that, like giving the harvest goddess gifts, giving Kappa gifts, just all of that. I just want to make sure that I'm covering all of that stuff. But I really don't know everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I've decided to pick out a few people to be friends with, and those are the only people that I'm really going to be bothered with giving gifts. Most of those are going to be harvest sprites. Mostly anybody that I pass by, I think I'm going to, give them maybe honey or something like that. But mostly I'm going to concentrate, at least this first season, I'm going to concentrate on just harvesting and growing crops and kind of getting money, obviously. Just making sure that I can get certain things done, even with the limited amount of money that I have. I want to still make sure that I'm able to. I'm working towards the derby right now. That is all I'm concerned about with right now. I don't care about getting the strawberries unlocked this season because I figure I won't get the strawberries unlocked this season. We might as well speak to Brandon since he's here. So I don't figure that I'm going to get the strawberries unlocked this season. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. So it really doesn't matter to me about that. So we're going to try and make sure that we give the harvest goddess something. I have not gone mining yet. Okay, so she don't like that. Yeah, well, I should have put that in the bin and just gotten the money for it. But it's nice to know that she's kind of neutral with those. At first, I was wondering why she wasn't neutral with the flowers because the flowers do grow you know, freely. They're wildflowers. But then I started thinking about it. Well, we can actually grow them ourselves, so I guess that does make a difference to her. If we can actually grow them ourselves, she seems to like it. If we can't grow them ourselves, she can take it or leave it. So that's fine. I mean, at least I've given her something. So I'm okay with that. Oh, I forgot to toss this thing in here with Kappa. Where, I think I went the wrong way. I don't know, maybe I can toss, no, can't toss it there. I'm gonna toss it here just to make sure. He just looks like he's just not bothered with it. I mean, he is just like evil looking. You know, it's just, dude, chill out a little bit. But okay, so let's now go in here. And this is one of the reasons too why I wanted to get my harvesting done early, because something tells me I'm gonna be in here past 5 o'clock. So if I'm in here past 5 o'clock, then Zach would have already come and picked up, you know, my stuff that I was going to actually turn in. So it makes sense, you know, for me to just go ahead and get that harvesting done. And then my principles are, with a game like this, when it comes down to trying to make money, trying to upgrade, making friends and all that, money comes first. At least in the beginning of the game, money has to come first. And I say that because money is going to get me the other things that I need to progress in the game. I can't even have, say, a husband unless my house is a certain way. So in order to get my house a certain way, that means what? I'm going to have to upgrade, and that means I'm going to have money, and I'm going to have to upgrade my my house, obviously. I'm going to have to upgrade my tools, which is going to cost money. It's going to cost mining time and stuff like that. So, you know, everything just flows that way to me. You know, so I make sure that I take care of the money part first, and then I'll take care of the other things afterwards. That does not make necessarily anything more important than the other, but it just kind of creates a pattern, you know, like a day-to-day thing for me to do. Why did I water that? But anyway, I did that again. I watered it twice. I hate doing that because it does take up energy. And even though, you know, it's going to happen occasionally, I hate when it happens. You know, that's on this game, and especially in the beginning, you do not have energy to waste. And I am wasting energy, and it's ticking me off. So, okay. So let's see. I'm thinking that these cucumbers probably will be ready the next day. I didn't get a chance to see the harvest sprites today. So I think tomorrow I'm going to try and do that. Let's plant these turnips that I have. These should be ready in time for the Derby. I should at least get one good. I should be able to get these up and get another one in. The Derby is in 7 days. I believe these take 4 to 5. I probably need to go to the library and see it, but I do believe it's 4 to 5 days. So these should actually, I should be, everything that's planted here except for the cabbages, I should be able to uproot to get the harvest out of those. Now I'm thinking, do I have enough stamina to put another, let's see, it is 11 p.m. I think I'm going to, I noticed also that I was losing energy in the morning because I didn't have full energy when I was waking up. So I'm thinking that is because I'm going to bed too late. And yeah, so I should have had, I should have had full energy. I guess if I go to bed at 8 o'clock or a little bit after 8, I'll have my complete, what do you say, sun. Once again, we don't get any rain. I really think this thing hates me. I really think it does. That is so weird to not get any kind of, let's see, are any of these ready? No, I don't think they are. No, these aren't ready. Okay, we have some potatoes that are ready. Okay, so now today we're going to switch up what our routine is. We're going to pick this stuff up. This is money though, so I'm not going to necessarily, you know, I could have eaten one because I think they're 10 each, but I'm not going to necessarily say that I'm changing my complete routine, but I am going to give the harvest goddess her present early. There we go. That's the first thing I'm looking for. Okay, that's great. I want it. I needed that. Because the extra energy is like invaluable here. It is like, you know, you have to have that extra energy. So let's pick up our potatoes. Okay, that one's a higher grade potato. That's fine. It's gonna get sold anyway, just like his little brothers and sisters. So let's go ahead, get these in there. That's gonna be 640. This one will give me a little bit more. I think it's gonna give me 88. Yeah, so that's fine. That's 728. I can live with that. Now this I'm gonna eat. There we go. And then let's water. Let's put some water in the can. Now I'm going to go visit the harvest sprites first. Let's see where we are with them. Let's refresh our memory and see where we are. We're at 2 with all except mint, it looks like. Okay. So I only have 4. I'm gonna pick the 4 that I want to have the gifts. Now that's not saying that I'm not gonna give the rest of. Hey, I'm blocked. I hate when it does that. I really do. Okay, so let's go over here. I can probably catch Cliff in here too. Oh, cutscene. Oh God. Might I have a moment in your time? He wants to make a request. Yes, clip. Okay, so we need to talk to Cliff. Bless you, Father. I know. I would like to know the rest of Cliff's story. You know, I actually like to know all of their stories. That's one thing that I really like about the Harvest Moon type games, is when you find out, you know, just things about the people that in the town that you've kind of, you know, come to meet. It's like, you know, you just really don't know what other people, you know, have gone through or what they're actually going through. And I think it really makes a huge difference, which is one of the main reasons, like I said, why I play the game. It's not that I'm, you know, necessarily just playing just because it's farming or because it's anything else, but I do like finding out, first of all, the developers, and, you know, they're just their skill in writing, you know, these storylines and stuff. I think it's just, you know, absolutely great for people to just come up with stuff like that. You know, it really just makes it more interesting. You know, and then if you look at like all of this, you know, this seems simple to us, you know, but it's probably very difficult to, you know, actually, you know, program stuff like that. I mean, I'm not a programmer, so, you know, and it's interesting that there's 7 sprites, you've got 4, water vases or vases, and 3 books. So, you know, maybe the ones with the books are, you know, a little bit different personality than the others. And then even when you talk to the harvest sprites, you see that they're actually, you know, a little different than each other. You know, they're very, you know, detailed with stuff like this. And, you know, I like it. Yeah, we can't interact with their stuff. We shouldn't really be able to, because this is not our house. But at the same time, you know, there is a, what I said, examine. You know, I never really look at the signs, or, oh shoot, there's a truth troll. Now that I didn't know. That I definitely did not know. So I'm glad I'm being nosy. So now I'm going to be nosier. But let's see. Wang really doesn't have anything. Let's see if there's any forageables around here, because we're just trying to, I haven't fished yet. Most times in the spring I don't have time to fish. I kind of hate doing that because I'm missing out on some of the fish that obviously you can only get during the spring season. But at the same time, because I've already resolved that I'm not going to be able to do a lot of stuff in the spring, there's no pressure on me to do it. And I think a lot of people sometimes put a lot of pressure on themselves in the games to do certain things, but I don't. I'm different that way. You know, when I play, I just want to play and have fun with the game. I actually want to see what the game, where the game takes me. You know, what types of things do I like to do in the game, and if that's enough for me to have fun in the game, then I try different things along the way. You know, like in Stardew Valley, I at first did not want to go fight anything. I just wanted to grow my crops and, you know, just walk around and talk to the people and make money and enjoy myself. But I realized that eventually I had to go and, you know, actually fight, because I couldn't progress to a certain, you know, I couldn't progress that much if I didn't go fight and go into the mines, mine my own stuff, fight the little slimes and all that sort of thing. So it really did make a difference to me anyway. And I think that, oh, I didn't give Kappa his thing. So before my character goes to sleep, I'm going to go take Kappa his cucumber. But I mean, at the same time, you know, it's like, you know, you do what you want to do when you're playing a game. Now, you know, there are times when I've played long enough to where I can show, you know, tips and different strategies and different things like that, then yeah, I'll do it. But right now I can't do that. You know, I don't have enough playtime under my belt to be able to show anyone anything, because I'm still learning myself. And I'm not saying that learning, because learning is fun to me, especially when I'm learning a new game. It's a whole lot of fun. You know, I love to see the different things that, you know, the developers and the creators of the game have thrown at me. You know, I'm expecting farming and only farming. Like I have some other games that, you know, are new to me that I'm going to go play, and I look forward to doing it. I mean, it's really exciting, you know, when you're exposed to new things. So, you know, I find it exciting. I don't know if anyone else does, but I know I do. And it's extremely important to me to keep, you know, finding new things. But I go back to a lot of older stuff that, you know, maybe I've played before, or I've wanted to play and it's just been sitting in my library for a while, you know, that sort of thing. But, and this dude is like right in your face. He is just funny. I mean, just not saying anything, just sitting there not saying anything. He's funny. But yeah, I mean, this game gives you so many things that you can do. Now, I do know if it holds true to any other games, and especially when I played the original game, I found myself almost bored to death during the winter time. And that's mostly because, I mean, there's really nothing you can grow in the winter. There's absolutely nothing you can grow in the winter. But that's a good time, yeah, to try to get to know people. It's a good time to update your tools. It's a good time to maybe then you get animals, stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, I usually found something to keep me occupied during that time. But, you know, was it what I wanted to do? Probably not. I mean, that's when you fish a lot, you know, probably, or, you know, things like that. But I probably didn't do as much of that as I could. And then I found myself, you know, occasionally just, I couldn't wait until the spring. You know, I didn't skip days though. I didn't skip days. I took every day one at a time, and I tried my best to, you know, just make the most out of each day. But I probably did go to sleep like right at, like on this game, I probably would go to sleep at 8 o'clock or a little bit after 8 o'clock, depending upon where I am at the time. But yeah, it's not something that I would say that I look forward to the winter, but you need that time. You need that break, you know, because if you didn't, you would find yourself probably going crazy in this game, because you would always be trying to hustle. And, well, I say hustle, but, you know, hustle in this case meaning scrambling to do stuff and trying to get things done. Let's see, we can add this to this. I wonder if I can get all 9 of these things. I don't know. We're gonna try, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. So we're gonna go to sleep. So this is gonna be, we're gonna be coming up on our 3rd day. Yeah, I mean, if you look, oh God, another bright and sunny day. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, it's getting to me just a little bit, but I'm not gonna complain too much. But I would love 1 or 2 rainy days so that I can get ahead of things, you know. But then again, you know, it is a challenge, so I'm not going to be too upset with it. Okay, so let's sell these, which should give me an okay amount, 672. I mean, we'll get, you know, some good money from this harvest. And the good thing is I've got 2 more seeds that I can do. Now, if these things are 2 to 3 days, then, I mean, 4 to 5 days, then if I can get some more of these down today, some more turnips, I should be able to get 1 more harvest in, like on the day of the Derby. So I think I might actually do that. So I think today I am going to, if I get any, yeah, that's 1. If I get any of the better quality cucumbers, oh, I've already got 9. I thought that was 1, but I've already got 9. So let's sell these. That's another 1,000. I might, I've given Kappa 2. I've got to give him like 8 more. So I'm just going to go ahead and hold on to these 7. I should have made sure first before I did that. But, you know, that's me. You know, no harm, no foul, right? I think what I should do also is to go get maybe 2 more seeds before I do this. Let's see, that one. Yeah, and then this one, and let's get, my bag is full again. Okay, so, and I can't put it up. Let's go and give Kappa this thing. And then let's go to the store. I might give it to the Harvest Goddess too, but I should be able to find something here that she might like. Hi, Kappa. Okay, let's see. Have another one of these. See nothing over there. Might as well talk to her. Okay. Let's go up here and see if we can't find. Is that a flower for her? Yes. That's another one too, but I don't have enough room. Now, one thing I did contemplate was whether or not to get the bigger backpack before I went to the Derby. But then that's money that's spent that may not need to be spent right away. So what I'm going to do is first see how much that's going to cost. And if it's a negligible amount, then I'm going to go ahead and grab the new backpack, which will give me another slot. Well, first of all, let's put this in there, 66. Now, I didn't calculate how much that is, but we should be well over 5,000, probably even 6,000 or 7,000. So we're close, but I don't think we're going to be anywhere near where I need to be. But then again, if I only have this backpack, it's not going to make too much of a difference. So let's see how much is another. It's 3,000. Yeah, I'm not going to spend the money yet. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That really hurts. I would have loved to have done that, but we're going to buy one of these. So that we'll have, I don't want any patches that aren't, let's see where we are with the harvest sprites. Well, nature sprites. Okay, good. Blueberry is up to 3. Aqua is at a 3. Blueberry and aqua. Let's see, if we gave Cherry probably a present, he may be at a 3 as well. So we are going to go and talk to them, and we're going to see if we can't have them do some watering tomorrow, which is going to help me out tremendously. So Blueberry is at a 3. Aqua, which is this little guy, who I love the color, he's at a 3. So like I said, I want to try to give Cherry something. Let's see if Cherry's there yet. Nope. But we can ask Aqua and Blueberry. And we spoke to them, and let's ask them for help. We want to water crops. 7 days. I do like this feature. At first I thought it was really tedious for me to go through it and do it again, but I really do like this feature because it does help you determine whether or not you did the right thing, and you have an opportunity to change it if you didn't do it right. So I do like that feature. Like I said, it was really, upsetting to me at first, because if you have all 7 of them doing it, you got to go through this thing, and you got to keep on doing it and keep on clicking and keep on doing it. Yes, this is what I want you to do. It just seemed tedious, but it really is a godsend. It really is. And I think right now where I have my crops, my level of crops that I'm doing right now. Oh, okay, wait a minute. We got a cutscene here. My mind, now, isn't this unusual? Look over there, it's Brandon. Why, I can't remember the last time I saw him come down into town. Brandon, do you mean that slightly eccentric? Actually, no, I won't mince words. That highly strange hermit? Yes, that's him, and here he is, gracing our town with his unique presence. I hear he's supposed to be very easy on the eyes and an excellent artist, but also Well, very, very strange. Oh, yes, I've heard the same. Word is that he's a world famous artist, you know. Why, I hear that rich people from all over are lining up to pay top dollar for his works. In fact, a little birdie told me that his bank account has a positively mind boggling number of zeros in it. What? Really? Where on earth did you hear something like that? So we can guess here, if even if you don't guess, these are two gossips in the town. I guess there's always some of them, but here's two gossips in the town. Ah, handsome gentleman staring pensively at the clouds. Now that's what I call art. Handsome is rich, and rich is quite the 1-2 punch, that's for sure. Oh, just look at that divine expression of Inui as he gazes wistfully at the heavens above. Now, is that Inui or Inu? I don't know. I wonder, do you think he might be interested in taking my little Adge as a bride? Yes, she isn't living in town right now, and I can't say when she'll be back, but that isn't that bad, right? Worse than bad, I'll say. Hard to date someone you've never met when they aren't even here. But anyway, you will not believe what happened yesterday. Oh, I can hardly believe it myself. Oh, now this I need to hear. Dish. Now that's funny to me, you know. Now Brandon is obviously annoyed by it. Enough, I can't take another moment of this. Ark, will they ever cease? So I guess he doesn't like the gossiping, as we can see. We're going to be nice to him. And he needs some inspiration, basically. You know, I guess since he's an artist, he's considered eccentric or something like that. You know, we just don't know what motivates people to do what they do. You know, it's not the same motivation that, you know, I would have or you would have, but there's motivation. There's something that motivates everyone. Everyone has a different type of motivation. Now, we're going to go through this pretty quickly because, as I've noticed, these two really talk a lot, especially Mana. Even though I love her hair, this is a great style, and I love her earrings, but she talks a lot on here. And I try to hurry up and rush through everything she's talking about because I just don't have that kind of time, you know. But at the same time, I think it's kind of it's interesting that they put characters like that in here, you know. And I'm not going to say that I'm disappointed with it, but I think it really does make a difference to have all these different types of people who, you know, act different ways, because that's just how it is too. You know, in every town, you've got all kinds of different people who act differently. They don't act the same. They act very differently. So, you know, and then you always have town gossips, you know, friends who are always gossiping about something. You know, so let's go plant these. At least get them in the ground. Okay. Now let's see if we can't get these. Just wasted. Oh, let's get this blue thing in here before Zach comes. Now these are for, nope, you know what, I'm gonna put it in there. These are for cooking, so I'm gonna hold on to these. These do give me 10, so I might hold, oh, never mind. I might hold on to those for eating also, just in case. So we're at 6,283, which is good, considering I spent a whole 120 on some turnip seeds. So we're at 6,283, which I believe is about half of my goal. And I'm a little upset with that because I don't think I'm going to make my goal. I'm going to see how close I can. I want at least maybe 10 grand, possibly. But we're going to see how close we can come. I'm only 4,000 short of, well, less than 4,000 short of 10 grand. But let's see if we can't do it in these next 5 days, which I doubt if we're going to be able to, but we're definitely going to try. You know, maybe I should have planted more potatoes in the beginning. Maybe I shouldn't have spent so much money, but at the same time, then I wouldn't have as many crops as I have. The cucumbers constantly growing will definitely help me, as well as the harvest sprites when they start watering tomorrow. That's going to help me out a lot, because then all I'm going to do is harvest. I'm not going to have to water anything for 7 days, which is huge for me. What? Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me. Let me just take a moment and swallow my heart, because that scared the crap out of me. I thought my computer was messing up. I forgot that she does that. I don't get anything for it, but I forgot she does that. That scared the crap out of me. Whew. Oh man. I mean, if you could hear my heart beating, I mean, that's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, I may not go to, yeah, I may not go over to the hot spring, so I might just eat some of these grapes. Did I give Cliff some grapes today? I don't know if I did. See, and that opens me up to when the harvest sprites come in water. That'll open me up to be able to go and give Cliff gifts. It'll help me kind of God, I can't believe I did that. Help me forge around a little bit. I'm gonna eat one of these, but I think I'm gonna eat these, because all these are good for is shipping or eating anyway. So this is how we're gonna do this. And then I think when I finish this up, let's see, did I give the harvest sprite, the harvest goddess? I'm gonna check to make sure that I gave everyone, the harvest goddess and Kappa, what they should have. I believe I did, but I really want to make sure before I make my character go to sleep. So let's check this residence. Okay, yes, I did, so I'm happy with that. Harvest goddess is at 4 and Kappa's at 3. So I wonder, does that mean I gave him 3 gifts already? I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. But, you know, we're okay there. So the harvest sprites will be here in the morning. Let's just check around and see. I think we've pretty much done what we needed to do. I think there was some flowers we didn't grab over here because we were full or something. Let's just go check on that. Let's go see if that's the case. Yes, there were some here. And then let's just, oh, look at the raccoon. Oh, they're cute on here, but they're a pain in the butt in real life. Pain in the butt. Okay, let's just get these flowers here. Now, eventually, I'm probably going to sell a lot of these flowers. Because, I mean, I'm getting multiples a day, and the harvest goddess only needs 1. I don't really know anyone else who likes these flowers. And I'm not the type of person to experiment all the time. I know mostly everyone likes honey. And I'm not going to be experimenting that much with that. But anyway, we are going to go in here and we are going to put these up. Yeah, we have a good amount of them. It'll last us a while, but we want to keep this going. After a certain time, I may sell half of them, let it build up, sell another half. You know, do that. It's really not that big of a deal, I don't think. I don't even think they really give us a lot. I think they give us like 10 or something like that. But anyway, it's now 2 a.m. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. Just to make sure that it saves it at this point. So, yeah, we made 28 today, which is great. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay, today is White Day. Oh. I really should pay attention to what's going on. Blueberry's birthday's coming up. Oh, no wonder. Okay, so I got that extra bump because I gave, okay, it was both of their birthdays. I didn't even look. I'm glad wait. I didn't do it that day. No, that was on the 8th. I think I got that extra bump from the harvest goddess because I did it on that day, or I may have forgotten her birthday too. You know, it's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. So anyway, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna end it here, and we're gonna go ahead and let this marinate for a while. And like I said, we're pushing for the Derby, because the Derby is gonna give us some decent amount of money. As the way I'm gonna do it, it's probably not the way everyone else would do it, but you know, it's just a guaranteed way for me to make more money than, you know, what I already have. Now my problem is going to be, I'm going to have to completely either empty my entire inventory that, you know, out of my backpack, or I'm going to have to buy the other backpack. But you know, like I said, on the next video, I'll talk about again what it is I'm trying to do on the Derby, just in case, you know, it's not understood, or you know, maybe I haven't said it for a while and maybe people are wondering. I don't know. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a like, leave a comment below, let me know what you liked and even what you disliked about the video. I hope to see you on the next video. Until then, this is Just Trying to Play It, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video, and please stay safe.